Hi, I'm Lori.
I'm Teresa.
And we are from our view. And what are we talking about today?
All things thieves. Many people have heard of thieves. Most people that aren't in Young Living have heard of thieves now. So let's talk about what it is.
Okay, so thieves, all of these products began with this bottle of oil. And the name is so unique that a lot of people want to know why is it called Thieves? Because that's very odd. So I'm going to tell you a little story, a legendary story about how this came about. So back in the 15th century, French thieves who formulated and wore a special aromatic combination of clove, rosemary, vinegar, and other botanicals and aromatics, they went out and did some stealing and robbery, and they felt like this protected them during that. And so when they got caught, they were told that they would have leniency if they would tell us or tell the officials what was in whatever this concoction was that they thought was keeping them safe. So in true legendary form, Gary did the research. Gary Young and Young Living did the research, and they came up with a blend, and it's really just kind of created from this legendary story. But it's super powerful oil, and it comes in our regular and it comes in Vitality. So this means this oil you can put on your body and you can smell it aromatically in a diffuser.
Diffuse it.
Diffuse. This one with the white label is a Vitality oil, which means that you can take it internally. So these oils are used in this entire line of products because it was so powerful. They first came out with the cleaning, and then they keep adding more and more products for personal care products because we don't want toxins.
That's right.
Yeah.
The most products now, cleaning products, shampoos, most have endocrine disruptors. And if you don't know what that is, the endocrine system is just what takes care of our hormones. And we use all of these things that have endocrine disruptors, and they can cause cancer, they can cause respiratory issues.
Malformations.
Yes, all kinds of problems. And so Young Living is now taken all of this and they've cleaned it up. They've cleaned up our cleaning possibilities. They've cleaned up the things that we can use internally.
Care.
Yes. Yeah. Toothpaste. And I mean, you can see some of the things that we don't have out here are, I didn't even think to put out cough drops.
I've got one in my mouth.
Thieves cough drops, Thieves lozenges. These are infused with the Thieves oil, which has rosemary and lemon and eucalyptus and clove, and it smells amazing. It tastes good. So now we have all of these products. Let's go over some.
Laundry detergent, because one of the biggest endocrine disruptors is fragrance.
Yes.
And so many people have fragrance on their clothes from their laundry detergent, their dryer sheets. And what do your clothes touch all day long?
Our skin.
Your skin. And what happens? What happens to the smell all day long? It goes into
tubes.
It goes into your nose, into your lungs, into your bronchial tubes. So one of the first things I would suggest replacing is whatever you're cleaning your house with, and Teresa can talk about that, and whatever you're doing your laundry with.
So we have Thieves Household Cleaner, and it comes in these two sizes. This is the economical one, but they're both really economical because you just dilute it so much. You get a spray bottle and you fill it with water and you put a little bit of the Thieves because it's very concentrated.
And I know people are going to ask what concentration, how do you do it? So I'm a sight and smell kind of girl. I'm not really a direction follower, surprise, surprise. But I take a bottle like this and I'd probably, until the water is slightly brown and I am smelling that Thieves aroma.
It's a good way.
It's usually about a capful or two in a bottle like this. So this is what, 14 ounces?
My preference is when one of these bottles gets empty, then I fill it with water and use the same bottle. It's handy. It's not bulky.
Yes.
It's easy to use.
It's not glass.
It's not glass. I buy a spray cap and I put in this, and it is so handy all in every room of the house. And for our car, for everything we do, the toilet, the sink, the kitchen, the floors, everything in our house is with this.
Every surface.
I developed asthma in my 40s, and my asthma doctor told me the only reason I had asthma was because of cleaning products I'd used all of my life. So I got rid of all of them. I don't even go down the aisle anymore. I have this bottle and I dilute it in many ways for many issues.
It truly will replace every cleaning
Yes.
product in your house.
Yes.
And there are ways that you can beef this up with, natural things like vinegar and
Yes.
baking soda if you want some scour power,
Right.
but it's not necessary unless you just want that extra
The toothpaste. I had a dental assistant ask me one time, do you happen to use Thieves toothpaste, do you? I said, every day. She said, your teeth are just really clean, and I've been asking people because it seems like those are the ones that use the Thieves toothpaste.
Well, and speaking along the lines of dental care, we've got mouthwash, we've got floss. What else do we have? That might be the extent of the oral care. I don't know if we're missing something. But the mouthwash
has colloidal silver in it.
If you don't know what that's good for, you need to look that up. But this is like most of our Young Living products, this is a double, triple, quadruple duty product because you can do so many things with this.
Yes.
We forgot to tell you on our hack video, which you need to go and watch, that you can soak your Savvy brushes in Thieves mouthwash and water and clean them. But you also swish, spit in your sink or spit in your toilet. Just watch how clean they
get.
Right. It's pretty amazing.
And not just your Savvy brushes, but your toothbrush.
Yes.
We tend to forget that our toothbrushes get bacteria, so they need to be cleaned. So soak them. That's a good idea.
So we've got hand soap. You can buy it like this originally if you want to, and then you can buy the refill bottle. I dilute it a tad bit, not too much. I know some people who do. Well, if you've got little kids overusing it, you can dilute it. It's not going to hurt the effectiveness of it. It's just not. It's going to be a little runnier. Fruit and veggie wash. Why is this so important?
I didn't realize it all my life that we rinse our fruits and vegetables. That's not enough.
No,
they get stuff stuck to them, and you can go through the produce aisle and you'll find vegetable wash. But what's in that vegetable wash we don't want in our system either. So this is Young Living's Fruit and Vegetable Wash. There's actually a spray that you can carry with you, and just like you have an apple, you can spray it. But this, you pour a tiny bit in a big bowl of water, and you put your berries in that. You put your tomatoes, you put whatever you have, and let them soak for a minute or two, and then take them out. And then the Thieves is also in your sink. So it's
and I actually, people take that bowl, because I put mine in a big stainless bowl. I take it and I throw it out on my garden.
Oh, I do. I put it on my plants.
Your plants in your garden?
No, not
my vegetable garden. My vegetable garden.
I do it in my potted plants. Yes.
Yeah, they love it. They love it. What else? Let's see.
We have hand purifier. Okay, this does not dry your hands out.
Jojoba oil.
And it says on here, hand sanitizer.
99. It kills 99.99% of germs.
99.9% of germs are killed. It says it on the label. This is the hand sanitizer. Carry this in your purse and refill it with this one.
That's right. Okay, so laundry soap. I want to talk about this one really quickly because this looks like a tiny little bottle, right? There are all kinds of tips and tricks and hacks out there on how to dilute this and make it go and last longer if you want to. But if you are going to be using it straight out of the bottle, half a cap.
Probably fourth.
A fourth of a cap?
That's what we use.
Depends on your water. If your water's hard or soft, it's really going to make a difference. But if you fill this little guy all the way up, you could do 3 loads of laundry. So you've got to change your way of thinking because it's less is definitely more with this. And that's with a lot of our products. They are so concentrated. Our oils are concentrated. They can be diluted and last forever. It only takes a little bit.
Smelly laundry that's kind of gross, then I put just a tiny bit of that like I showed you. And then I would just put a few drops of this also.
And sometimes I will put an oil, or I'll put purification oil, lemon oil. Yeah. Those are great. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about, and I want you to talk about this because you love
This is my new favorite product, and it is the Thieves Chest Rub. So when you open it, it actually has a different kind of opening here. Yes, an applicator that you can rub on your chest and not have to even touch it with your fingers. But I really like to put it under my nostrils and smell it during the night, and it's helped open up my breathing so well.
Right. So
for
your little ones, for you, anybody, definitely for wintertime coming, but for your chest, your back, just smell it in.
Yes.
The biggest thing that we want to stress about Thieves products is that if you are thinking about your overall health and wellness, It's not just about vitamins. It's not just about supplements. It's not about what you eat, because you can do all of those things. But if you're still using products every single day that are adding to that, what we call bioaccumulation or body burden, you are still putting toxins into your system. It's not to create panic. It is to change what you can change, because we can't change and control everything. So the things that we can control, as Dana always says, she's not with us right now, but when you know better, do better.
Right.
So that is, I hope we haven't left anything out.
Clean your house up, clean everything up, and get rid of those endocrine disruptors, all of that stuff that it could be causing cancer, could be causing respiratory issues, anything. Clean it up and have a good smelling house.
It's going to make cleaning fun.
Yes.
As it can be.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and thanks so much for joining us from our review.
Video, you've heard our stuff. Are you ready to get started with Young Living? If you are, please go to youngliving.com. There's a place there that says become a member. But first, contact the person that told you about Young Living. We want you to connect with the person that was connected with you. So go to that person, tell them that you're interested, then use their member number. And if there's no one that's talked to you about this, our member numbers, our links are listed in the description, and we will be glad to help you. So go do it. It's fun.